The Republicans have always told us that their immigration policies are about targeting violent criminal immigrants who have no papers here, like MS-13. Remember rapists and murderers? Isn't it odd how that's become like the new peanut butter and jelly? That is how they sold their policies enough to be able to get elected into power. Last week, they then used that fear that they mongered inside of you to go after 680 non-violent working class people. How does that bait and switch not bother you? How do you still stay on board with a party that tells you one thing and then does another like that? And I can hear what you're saying. It was 680 criminals. They all broke the law. Yes, every single one of those people broke the law for the well-being of their children, to give their kids better lives. You're supposed to be the party of family values. How many times does that notion need to be contradicted before it's just not true anymore? You of all people should know that when it comes to the well-being and safety of your children, everything else comes second. The law comes second. The law of some land you haven't even inhabited yet would come second. And on top of it, they're all Catholics for the most part, like you people are. Remember when your party was the one that said that all refugees who entered the United States need to pass a Christian test? Hello? I mean, what more do these people need to have in common with you people before you start showing a little goddamn compassion for them? I mean, what? What is it? Is it just that they're not white? I mean, is that what it is? Just please say that, because otherwise it just doesn't make any sense. And I understand that you are concerned that it is just not sustainable to let people in like that. And I would normally agree with you. You're concerned that they may be taking jobs from working class Americans. Except that in this case, with the raids last week in Mississippi, that was literally not true at all. On the Coach Foods website, jobs along the lines of poultry processing line worker in various iterations have been on there, unfilled, and open since July, April, February, October of last year. If you go on MississippiWorks.com, agricultural jobs are the second most popular jobs on there. And I further hear your concern that you feel that immigrants, illegal immigrants, will come into this country, go on welfare, and take public assistance from Americans that were born here. And I agree, that is a real problem. But how are you not more outraged that anybody can work 40, 50, 60, 70-hour work weeks and still need to go on public assistance? How do you not consider that to be the source of the problem, whether you're a citizen, resident, or illegal? Because what just happened last week is we just gave everybody who is intimately connected to those 680 people a reason to hold a vendetta against the United States. Last year, we deported 236,000 people. How many of those people were just working class moms and dads who broke the law by entering this country in order to give their children a better life, working God knows how many hours a week to do it? These are young people who have now been severely separated from their parents. They're going to be abandoned, disenfranchised, angry, and confused, and extremely vulnerable to dark forces that we all know exist, like ISIS, who capitalize on people who are in that exact spot. Is the Republican Party trying to create the next generation of terrorists? I do not say that glibly. Between this, ignoring climate science, and passing tax cuts in the middle of a $22 trillion national debt, largely from the war that your party created, the Republicans have proven that they are not the party of long-term solutions. You are the party of short-term solutions that make our long-term problems exponentially worse. Thank you for continuing to bring hell to earth.